UC San Diego scored big again this year in the U.S. News rankings of the nation's university. UCSD ranked the 8th best public university and the 38th best university overall. San Diego State ranked 165th overall. Here with the details about these rankings is Lynn O'Shaughnessy, Consulting Director of College Planning at the University of California, San Diego Extension, and author of The College Solution, a guide for everyone looking for the right school at the right price. Lynn, thanks for joining us.
Sure.
When it comes to U.S. News rankings that came out this month, it ranks schools in 4 categories. Right. Which categories?
Okay, there's the National University category, National Liberal Arts colleges. Those are the 2 premier categories, and then regional universities and regional colleges.
When you really scrutinize these rankings and the methods of how they're done, what happens? How are they done?
Well, it's not a scientific methodology. In fact, the major factor is what all the schools think of each other. So all schools in a particular category, like National University category, they all rank each other on a 1 to 5 scale every year. So of course it's absurd. What does somebody at San Diego State know about what's going on at University of Connecticut or University of Missouri, where I went to school? It's a flawed way of evaluating schools.
So UCSD's president, San Diego State's president.
3 people at San Diego State, somebody in the provost, the presidents, and the admission office all have to rate their peers on a 1 to 5 scale. That includes a diverse group of national universities, from the Ivy Leagues to schools that you might never have heard of throughout the country.
So SDSU's president could be asked to rank the University of Alabama.
Oh, absolutely.
Never going there.
Right. And so what do you do when you're not sure how you should rank it? You look at U.S. News to see how it's been ranked in the past. So it's a crazy way of evaluating schools.
So what are they really measuring then, if they're not measuring sort of a hands-on scientific method of student graduate rates or something like that?
Right. Well, they do include graduate rates in the methodology, but this is the biggest factor of what all schools think of each other.
You mentioned in your book that reputation is very important in the U.S. News ranking. What do you mean by reputation?
Well, it's just kind of a general feeling that schools have about the kind of quality of education that's going on at their peer institutions. It's kind of a nebulous thing. Like, how do you measure
so
reputation?
If Harvard
academic
has a great reputation, or UCLA, that might get a higher percentage.
Yeah, they'll get a 5, right? Everybody's heard of Harvard. Everybody thinks, of UCLA. They're going to give it a very good ranking, just automatically.
Well, Forbes magazine also ranks colleges, and their rankings were a little different than U.S. News. Right. How do they differ? You tend to like theirs a little bit better.
Right. Well, one reason is because they do look at what students think of their professors. So they look at millions of ratemyprofessor.com evaluations of schools, and they put that in. They also look at our kids getting jobs when they leave their schools, and they look at payscale.com figures, which that's not ideal either, because it's kind of self-reported, but it's better than not looking at student outcomes at all. They also look at what kind of debt loads students are having when they get out, which is really important, and U.S. News totally ignores that in the rankings.
How much you would be left if you had to pay yourself to go to Harvard versus, let's say, a state school.
What the typical debt load is for a student in any of these schools. That's important.
What is your best advice for parents and high school students trying to decide on which college? Can they use these rankings, and if so, how should they?
Well, I think the best way to use them is a tip sheet. There's a lot of fabulous schools out there beyond the ones that are at the very top of the rankings. I mean, wonderful schools. And if you use any of these rankings just to get ideas, I think that's a great way to go, because frankly, most students only go to schools within a 2-hour drive of their house. And I think it would behoove students to throw a wider net.
All right, Lynn O'Shaughnessy, thank you so much for talking. You have a blog, so we can find out more information on that, called The College Solution. So thanks for your insight tonight.
Thanks so much for inviting me.